It's your boy DiamondKesawn, and we back at it for Rainbow Affair Magazine. Listen, you know what time it is when you see this intro, when you hear this voice, and you know the video's about to play. We got that exclusive for the Rainbow Affair Magazine viewers. Yo, this is the interactive version. This is Rainbow Affair Magazine. I am DiamondKesawn. Stay tuned, because it's about to go down. You ready? 3, 2, 1, hit play.
How y'all doing? This is Chad checking out the Hookah Hideaway. A little bit about myself. I'm a bartender, been bartending over 6 years. Very known, popular bartender here in Atlanta. If you haven't heard about me, you can find me on Instagram at Chad The Bartender. Hey, I guarantee I'll make you a good drink. Okay, how I started bartending is actually crazy. I used to always have get-togethers and whatnot at the house. And one of my friends, his manager was actually a bar manager at Buffalo Wild Wings. And I ended up making a hunch punch. And he said, wow, this is pretty good. He's like, how'd you make this? I said, you know what? I put a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and TLC. He was like, you know what? I'm going to try you out as a bartender. And then a little personality and flair, and the rest was history. The life of a bartender, it's pleasurable, but at the same time, it's hell. Reason being because everyone thinks you got all these groupies, but at the same time, you stuck being single. So when you're single, everyone's like, wow, he's probably talking to this girl, that person. But in all actuality, you at home like, where boo at, where bae. Number one, well, I ain't gonna say the number one thing, but one thing I tend to hate is when people say, this is not a shot. What is this? It's, well, where I go, this is, boo-boo, this is not where you go by no means. This is the Hookah Hideaway, and we do our stuff correct and proper. But nah, I mean, there's a lot of different things that people come to do at the bar, but you know, everybody's different. You gotta treat every guest differently, and that's the thing, especially like here at the Hookah Hideaway, and myself personally as a bartender. Like, I don't have customers, because customers, you go in and out, hey, thank you, bye, go. But here, it's like you're a guest because it's more of a family and it's more of like a home type of vibe.
In your opinion, what is the proper tip for a bartender?
A blank check, yes, Lord. But no, seriously, a proper tip would be, say the tab is $30, proper tip would be $6. But me personally, and then other bartenders can attest to this, we tip off a flair. If a person has a great personality, so there's really, if my tab is $20, if I'm going out having a few drinks, or if it's $50, I may tip $20 or $30, you know, because bartender code is, if you give it out, it's going to come back to you. Everything in life is about that circle. So you take care of other people, they're going to take care of you. It's easier being a female bartender than a male bartender. I know somebody's going to be mad at me about that one, but in all actuality it is, because women, they get tipped off of their looks, they get tipped off of breasts, they get tipped off the buttocks, all of that good stuff. But as a man, we have to have sports knowledge, we have to have drink knowledge, being able to tell you about the integrity of a beverage. But women, they kind of get sly where they just, well, how you make, well, I didn't know how to make a Ciroc pineapple and pineapple. Like, that's not bartending. You need to, it's more of about being on how to make different craft drinks, knowing your domestic beverages, knowing your imports and things like that. So, but being a male bartender is a little harder because you have to literally work for your tips. You got a smile in that face like, hey, how you doing? Hey, boo, come here, let me talk to you. And you got to do all that extra. You know, sometimes, you know, you might want to really flirt with that person, but at the same time, you have to work harder as a male bartender. Okay, about the top shelf and bottom shelf, it depends on how long you've been drinking. You get someone fresh out of college and they just turned 21, they're going to have no clue about top shelf or bottom shelf. Basically, top shelf being your premium beverages. A drinker, which is a connoisseur of alcohol, they will be able to tell if they're drinking Kettle One or Mr. Boston, you know, because it's a smoother taste. When you do premium, you actually get what you pay for. Premium, it's a smoother taste. The cheaper, which is like Taka or Mr. Boston or what have you, which is a whale or house liquor, it's more rougher. It's harsher going down. So with your premium is just smoother. So yeah, you really can tell the way, and how you can tell is the way it sits on your palate. Do you have to be? That's almost like you smoke weed and you a weed man, you know, it kind of comps itself out. But I've never not seen a bartender.
In the weed world, you can't get high off your own supply.
Exactly, Smokey. But so, with that being said, though, I've never not seen a bartender drink. You know, we all, as bartenders, we drink so much that we have to go through spells to where we have to teach ourselves self-discipline. Like just recently, last month, I did a whole month with no alcohol just to teach myself self-discipline, because when you have it right here at your fingertips, it's just like, whoa, you know, I can just keep drinking, and you don't want to become a lush, so to speak. Now, by all means, boo-boo, drink up. But at the same time, you know, drink responsibly.
So Chad, we want to know, Chad the Bartender.
What you want to know?
Chad the Bartender. One time for the mind. What you drinking on?
All right, what I'm drinking on? Do you really want to know what I'm drinking on?
I want to know what you're drinking on.
I'm drinking on Come Get This. Now, Come Get This, I'm going to let you know what's all in it. Come Get This. If you're a dark drinker, it got a little Henny in there. It got 1.25 ounces of Remy, splash of lime juice, and Red Bull. And I bet once you finish that drink, you're going to want to come get me. Retarded.